The story kicks off at a high school, where a student named Saito Hojo is walking to his classroom. As he reaches the door, he's confronted by a fellow student, Akane, who delivers a chilling warning. "Keep our relationship a secret, or I'll erase you from existence." The story then takes us back to a few days ago. Just then, Shizuki declines, joking that he prefers to spend time with his book rather than hang out with old geezers. The conversation ends with the grandfather firmly telling Saito to get in the car. Saito sits in the back of a car, wondering where he's being taken. Collapse. Despite public backlash, his grandfather made bold decisions, firing ineffective leaders and turning the Hojo Group into a successful global tech company. Unexpectedly, Akane shows up. She asks why he's there, and Saito casually explains that his grandfather summoned him. Akane shares that her grandmother called her there, but she's annoyed that Saito's presence ruined her plan for a peaceful lunch. At that moment, both of their grandparents arrive together in a Ferrari, surprising them. Saito's grandfather casually greets them, where Saito's grandfather offers a toast, calling the day special. Confused by his choice of words, their grandparents enjoy the banter, remarking how they remind them of their younger days. Both Saito and Akane deny it. The situation takes a surprising turn when Saito inquires about the reason for their meeting. Suddenly, Saito's grandfather announces they want Saito and Akane to get married, leaving them both stunned. Saito wonders if it's some kind of joke or hidden message, but his grandfather urges him not to overthink each other when they were young, but never ended up together. Saito's grandfather married someone else, had a happy her own husband passed away, and Tenryu, Saito's grandfather, has supported her since. Tenryu, anticipating their rejection, the mood lightens when a stray dog is brought into the conversation. Saito's grandfather jokingly threatens that if Saito doesn't agree to the marriage, the dog will inherit the company. Saito, perplexed, asks about the dog, and Grandpa casually explains that he picked it up from the street, some paperwork, by stamping documents with its paw, run a company. Meanwhile, Akane's grandmother calls her over to whisper something, which leaves Akane shocked. Grandpa then turns to both of them, advising that they take time to reflect and not act impulsively. He gives them 3 days to decide, urging them to think about what is truly in their best interest. After the grandparents leave, Akane asks Saito if he's seriously considering the marriage proposal, looking for his reaction. Saito turns the question back on her, asking what her thoughts are. Akane, frustrated by the situation, tries to brush him off, saying she never imagined this would happen. Saito presses further, curious about what her grandmother told her, but Akane refuses to share, insisting it's not relevant. Himari jokes that the situation feels old-fashioned, but says she would simply reject the idea. Akane presses her, asking why, and Himari reveals that she has a crush on someone else and only wants to marry him. Akane is surprised and asks who it reflects on the expectation of marriage leading to children, to which Himari jokingly suggests Akane could have a large family. Akane laughs it off, and the conversation continues with playful teasing between the two. Meanwhile, Saito is deep in thought, troubled by the idea of being forced into a situation involving Akane, someone he's already stressed about dealing with both at school and at home. Shizuki, noticing Saito's inner conflict, asks what he truly desires, the freedom to live his life as he wishes, or the company's legacy. Saito expresses that ideally he wants them. Saito, still uncertain, wonders if that means he must comply and inherit the company. Shizuki reassures him that while he may use the company to achieve his goals, no matter what path Saito chooses or succeeding, Shizuki promises to be by his side always. At school, Saito tries to greet Akane, but she brushes him off. A few days later, both are called in front of Saito's grandfather, who asks if they've made a decision. The two reluctantly agree to go through with the marriage, though Akane insists it's not out of affection. The grandparents are happy with their decision and have already made arrangements. To Saito's surprise, his grandfather announces that they will marry immediately and have prepared a new home for them. Saito protests, but the grandparents assure them everything is already in place. After they leave, Saito locks the door of the house. Saito explains that the door can be opened from the inside, but Akane is still suspicious of the situation. After moving into their new luxurious house, Akane is initially impressed, though she continues to express frustration over the situation, particularly with having to live with Saito. The two explore the house, and Saito finds solace in his personal study. However, when they reach the bedroom, Akane is shocked to find only one bed, which causes ulterior motives. Later, when they eat together, Akane remains skeptical, especially about the oddities of the arrangement. As they share a bed, both characters are uncomfortable and set boundaries with each other, acknowledging the awkwardness of the situation. Akane explains that to her personal goals. They both agree to keep their marriage a secret from others, showcasing their reluctance and married to a girl I hate the most. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more episodes ahead. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this unexpected, tension-filled storyline and how you think things will unfold between Akane and Saito. Thanks for watching.